Did you know there is a version of the Easter story where Judas Iscariot isn't a villain, but a hero? It sounds wild, right? But that is exactly what ULL find in a mysterious ancient text known as the Gospel of Judas. For nearly 1700 years, this document was lost to history, mentioned only in the writings of early church fathers who condemned it as heresy. Then, in the 1970s, a tattered papyrus codex resurfaced in the Egyptian desert, and everything we thought we knew about the ultimate betrayal was turned on its head. This isn't the story you learned in Sunday school. The Gospel of Judas presents a radical new perspective. It paints a picture of Jesus and Judas as close confidants, sharing secrets the other disciples couldn't comprehend. In this version, Jesus actually asks Judas to betray him. Why? Because, according to this text, Jesus wanted to be liberated from his physical body to release the divine spark trapped within. So, the betrayal wasn't an act of greed or malice. It was an act of profound obedience and friendship. Judas was the only one who truly understood Jesus' mission. Let's dive into what this gospel actually says. It's written as a series of conversations between Jesus and his disciples, mostly Judas, in the days leading up to the crucifixion. Jesus is often seen laughing at the other disciples for their limited understanding. They pray to a lesser God, a flawed creator of the physical world, not the true, ultimate God of the spiritual realm. Jesus tells Judas, "You will exceed all of them, for you will sacrifice the man that clothes me." Essentially, by handing Jesus over to be crucified, Judas would be helping him shed his mortal shell and return to the divine kingdom. Judas is chosen for this task because he has the spiritual insight the others lack. He's set apart, destined for a special, albeit misunderstood, role in cosmic history. So where did this text come from? And why was it hidden? The Gospel of Judas is believed to be a Gnostic text. Gnosticism was a diverse set of religious movements in the early centuries of Christianity. Gnostics believed that the material world was a prison created by a lesser, flawed deity, and that salvation came through or secret knowledge, which allowed the divine spirit within a person to escape and return to a higher spiritual reality. This directly clashed with the emerging Orthodox Christian view that salvation comes through faith in Jesus' death and resurrection. Early church leaders, like Bishop Irenaeus of Lyons, fiercely opposed these ideas. Around 180 AD, he wrote a massive work called Against Heresies, where he specifically called out the Gospel of Judas as fictitious history and its followers as heretics. This condemnation likely led to the destruction and suppression of such texts, which is why it remained hidden for so long. The rediscovery of the Gospel of Judas was a story in itself. After being found in Egypt, it passed through the shadowy world of the antiquities black market for decades, deteriorating badly along the way. Finally, in the early 2000s, it was acquired, painstakingly restored, and translated. The publication in 2006 caused a global sensation. It was like finding a secret chapter of a story everyone thought they knew. Of course, this gospel doesn't rewrite the Bible. It's not a new book added to the New Testament. Instead, it offers a fascinating window into the incredible diversity of early Christian thought. It shows us that in the first few centuries after Jesus, there wasn't just one single, unified belief system. There were many competing ideas about who Jesus was, what his message meant, and the nature of salvation. The Gospel of Judas reminds us that history is often written by the victors, and the voices that were silenced can sometimes tell the most compelling stories. It challenges us to think critically about tradition and to appreciate the complex, often messy, origins of faith. What do you think? Is Judas a traitor or a hero? Does this ancient text change how you see this pivotal story? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoy exploring the hidden corners of history, make sure to subscribe for more.